So this isn't the ball we're actually going to use. I'll show you that in a second. But this is Martin on hole 1 on felt. This is. It looks deceptively short actually in this video. It's a long hole. He's still waiting for that ace this weekend. Basically, the lane moves right to left, and it's all very dependent on pace. If you unhit, it will hit left. And in fact, I'm going to give the camera to Martin now, and he's going to. I'll try and show you a few of the variations of how bad it can be. Tee position. We're going from the far left here with the SEM, which we find that kind of moves in the right direction. I'm aiming to put the ball over this screw. Pace is all important here. I think the important thing is to get through on this hole, mainly. I'll try and put it a bit further right just to see if it can go in. It's not quite warm enough. In fact, what I'll do is I'll show you when, if you hit it too soft, I'll show you what happens. It's a good thing to see. Oh. I was hoping that was going to hit the wall on the left, but it didn't.
Not at all.
That's a good sign that I can't miss, but essentially you've got to just, you'll find it when you get here, but it's deceptively long. And let's see if I can get an ace to finish off. I can't. We could be here all day getting an ace. Martin wants to have a go. Go on. This is important to get a 2, basically.
What do with another shot? This is not a shot you should play.
No, this is, if you're struggling with the SEM, we can switch to this ball, which is a bit faster. So that's a good line, actually. Has he done it? Has he done it? Oh! But that's a perfect example of the line. It was fast.
The speed was too fast.
Yes, which is why it didn't go in. But the actual line, you saw that it straightened up at the end there. So that's good. This is a tough hole, and you want to start with a 2. So this is lane 2, the boxes. Probably about 30 foot in length. You can either go direct, or you can take the rebound. It's a slow shot, not fast, not like... Tony will remember this, in fact. It's going to be a good hole for him. Martin's ball on this hole is really good. I haven't played it yet, but he seems to do very well with it, and it works on the rebound or direct. So this is in. There you go. That'll do. I'll show you mine now. I'll show you the tee position for my shot. If you come down here. Yeah, I'll try and make it go left. So, tee position. This mark here, I'm using a different ball, but we shall see. Here, my aim is, I'm aiming slightly to the right, ever so slightly. Otherwise I'd hit the first box. Very slow. I might have done it first time, that's alright. Too wide.
In.
How about that? So that's how you play this hole. There you go. We will work out all the shots from here with the right ball to make sure you can get a 2, or at worst, a 3.
Okay.
So lane 3, it's double gate it's called, I think. This is a slow shot, dead weight. The ball, the lane turns massively right to left. We're using a softish dead ball and teeing off from the darker ring here. We have 2 aiming points, which are 2 small marks just past the hole. I've been struggling with this, so we'll see. You must hit it hard enough, otherwise it will not go.
Because the ball is very, very soft.
Yes. think that's a little bit far right,
Far right, yeah.
but in.
Got a good wave to the left, but normally it comes from the left to the right.
That was a good example of nothing really. It wasn't a particularly good shot.
A good example that the lane is very inconsistent.
Yes.
Many of lines inside.
As am I. I will try and hit it too soft now, so you'll see how it turns so much. This is too soft. You'll see
And then
that's how much it breaks. And once you're here, there are good options to get the two. But ideally, you want to be all the way through.
now try an ace again.
I'll try, yeah, as always. That's quite left. And I've
Too
hit the
much
wall.
left. It should come through the first gate in the middle or minimum right, maybe. There are some people saying maybe a little left, but I tend to the middle, I think.
Maybe too fast. So not enough time for
Yeah,
it to
actually,
slow.
this was what the theory from some people is. It was a minimum left and was a little hard, so it went on the edge of the hole.
Well, I'm glad we got one
Minimum
ace anyway.
softer, and it's the perfect shot.
Yeah.
What people say about it. For me, I think I want to enter the middle. It's my opinion, my personal opinion.
I think this is slow.
Right.
The last thing you want though.
Moved right, left.
Yeah. The last
So-
thing you want on this hole is to be hitting this wall here. So lane 4. It's quite a big rise up, maybe 4 foot up. The lane moves slightly left to right or right to left. It's really personal. I play from the left myself. We're using a, you got that? We're using a light ball so that you don't have to hit it too hard and struggle to get it out. I think that was probably a little bit under. You can actually hit it surprisingly hard to get it in. Maybe if we get one on the way up. To show you the other line, I mean that was relatively straight, went left to right. Martin plays from slightly right to left.
It's almost straight from the top.
Yeah.
From that one.
So you see, it's all about hitting straight, and it's very personal. So quite an easy lane, and hopefully at worst a 2 or 3. They call this lane the Gentleman. It's quite long, again, similar to hole 7 at the green. You hit off the left, hits off the, well, and comes all the way up actually and goes in like this, using rough mark Chapman. Important to keep this at the right temperature. We'll talk about this in the summer, but it will be okay. Tee off from the middle of the last 2. You're aiming to hit over the screw, or just left of the screw. Quite a hard shot this. An example of how you have to control the temperature of the ball. I think I need to bring it down a bit. Now I've missed twice that way. Good pace though. Third time's a charm. Martin will now show you, probably with the same ball, how to play it if you're a righty. So this is Martin playing the Gentleman. It's actually one further, the middle in between, the mark in between.
one?
in between the two. No, this one here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and he's aiming to go just at the moment with the temperature of the ball. He's aiming to go just left of this screw here.
Left of the screw.
Yes, and we'll see what point on the wall it hits as well, which is good. Good to see. Perfect shot, straight away. That's what being a natural does for you. This is a good ball. We have other options, but I think if we can try and use this, it will be for the best. Maybe if mine just plays one more, and I'll take a video from the top. Sorry, terrible camera work here. We'll all work out how high it needs to be on our club, or because Keith I think will be on the Ethernet course at this point. So let's see. It's a good shot. This is a good ball, and we're happy.
Shot, but it's quite a good ball, yeah.
Yeah. So good stuff. So, lane number 6 on felt. This is called the Optical Illusion, otherwise known as lane 2 at the green. This is one of the harder holes on the course. It's a fast shot and it's tough. I'm playing a different shot from Martin. He's putting a bit of spin on it. The aim is obviously to get it through. You've got to be kind to him. This was his first shot of the day. He's bound to make mistakes. The aim is, unlike the green, it was a slow shot. This time it's really fast, and you'll see how hard he's hitting it actually. I'm mainly thinking for players that have... this was left of the hole, so it went this way. Ideally you want it to go this side of the hole.
This side.
Yeah.
But if you catch the two of the lane,
It can work too. I think the important thing is to get through here. We'll look at the second shots if you do hit the wall as well. So hopefully you can recover and get a 3. It's a tricky lane. Let's see. I'll show you my shot in a second. This is nicht so gut.
yesterday it was better.
Yes, he only had aces yesterday, I think.
Almost.
I will show you my shot.
No, start.
This is the ball we're using. It's an H4. Teeing off from the second ball marker. This is a fast shot. That's how you hit the first obstacle. I'll now show you the second obstacle.
I've shown the third, so
Yeah, just the second left. And the fourth, of course.
try the fourth.
I'll do my best. Ah, it's the third again.
I can do it as well. No use.
Whoa. This is a hard hole, as you can see.
It's too early for that hole.
Yeah. Delete.
We delete the hole and do a new.
Yeah. Stop.
Okay.
So we've taken a short break, and hopefully now it'll be better.
Almost.
Almost. So this is lane 7, similar to lane 14 at the green. You've got to get it in here, and it comes down to a green. This is a very rare ace. In May we played a clicker, and that gave you a chance, but I found the shot getting in was risky. Martin here is using a very heavy dead ball. It's called Wolf, and if you can't handle the Wolf, don't go near it. I can't, so I'm not using it. It's theoretically an easy hole, but you must concentrate. This is generally the result, and then you putt in. I'm playing an ace
I
man.
show you an ace now.
Yeah, or could be here all bloody day, Martin.
The wolf will bite.
I think it's good to hit the wall on the way up, because it allows you to regulate your pace. This is a hard shot. You have to concentrate. It's deceptively difficult. I'll try and capture this ace, this supposed ace that's going to come from Martin in a second.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a chance.
Ace.
Oh, I mean that's close. We'll give you that, Martin. 1.5. So yeah, I won't show you what I do. We'll learn this when we come. But this is lane 7.
All right.
So lane 8. This is similar to the lane 6 at the green. They call it the German ledge, I think. We're using the Kent ball. Works very well. Teeing off from the middle of the left 2. You're aiming to go over the edge here, just before the screen. You don't have to hit this very hard. Whoa. A bit disappointed with that. I thought it was a good shot. The key to this hole is when this happens. You need to be prepared to get the 2. I think I know this shot, so I'll give it a go, see if I can do it. I should be able to show you an ace, so I will. I'll do so. As that shot was probably a little bit short, which is why it went left. So we'll have a little look. I think this is long. Yeah. And again, I'm left with another tricky putt. And this one is not good. I'll I've actually been playing this hole really badly the last few days. In May we couldn't miss, so it's a little bit worrying for me, but I'm sure you'll all be fine. Let's get this, come on. 3rd time lucky. That's gotta be. Perfect. Fucking A. So this is Martin playing lane 8. This is his 7th shot. He made me delete all the rest. That's not true. I'm lying. It's his 1st of the day. Perfect. I'm just going to show you one from the other end so you can see how it comes into the hole. The important thing, I think, really on this hole is not to hit too early. You've got to be very careful to make sure that, because the ball can come up over the hole and back in. That's another perfect shot. I don't think we need to show you any more than that. It's absolutely beautiful. You've seen me muck it up, so it's important to practice these second shots. So this is lane 9, Middle Hill. Tends to get a bit of stuff from the trees on it. Quite an easy hole, but you have to be very precise. And you really don't have to hit it very hard, just like the Middle Hill on Etternet. And you can see that actually you're left with quite a nasty putt on the back. Like lane 5, but without the green next to it. So I'll pass over to Martin. I'll give it a go, shall I?
Yeah.
Tee position. Far right. I was playing closer in, but Martin showed me that actually there's better margin for error if you're going from the right. Generally you're hitting it pretty much straight, ever so slightly left. Too soft. This is a shot so you can see the movement of the ball on the way up. It does move quite significantly right to left because he's played that straight. That's heart of the hole. The ball we're using is heavy, so you need to be prepared to hit it a little bit harder than you might think, as you saw with my first shot. It was the first of the day and I wasn't thinking and it was under hit. So yeah, that's Middle Hill. Nice hole, and I'm sure we'll all be fine. Yeah, so this is lane 10.
Show the rebound as well. So
Yeah, we should try. Just cleaning it. Basically, we're pumping with the slow shot, teeing off from -2 it's called, we'll explain all that. Reasonable pace, and you play relatively straight from here. It moves a lot. You see how much it's moving? This is a good shot. Oh, it's a perfect example. Look at that. I'll show you from the other end. There are other options on this hole, just to say. You can tee from the left side
let's try the other option.
and do off the wall. Martin's going to try and show you, actually. Okay. But basically, it's a double hit.
It was not good working these days.
No, it's because it was too warm. But essentially, you can hit off this wall here, come here, and it slowly trickles in and hits down. So we'll see if it actually works. No, this is exactly what's been happening, which is why we're not playing the shot. That may have been too fast, but it was...
It was too fast, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
The idea is to slowly trickle it in. It's a tricky shot, and we haven't got quite the right ball for it. Oh, this is better. Ah, still not. It was better, though.
Right, I try to get one.
Yeah. Play a few more. It's good to see how different it can be.
Here we go.
There are 2 tee positions you can play from. Martin's preferred is from the right white mark. It moves right to left, so you basically play pretty straight, ever so slightly left. And you really don't have to hit this
You
too hard.
definitely play a little left, because that was the mistake you've done. You've mostly ended up on this side.
Perfect, which is why I brought my tee position in slightly. Not this time.
Perfect shot.
That's the first time I've done it right ever. I'll show you a few more of that, and then the other tee, the other line as well. just so you know, if you overhit, it will jump up the back. This is a good ball, and there's a good margin for error, but there you can overhit. So if you're struggling like I was to hit it slightly left, I was going from further in straight, and you just hit straight from here. This is lane 12, I think called the bridge. Is that right, Martin? Called the bridge. There are a few options here. Martin is going to play the spin shot. I'm going to call it hook because I can't remember the actual name, but that's what he's going to do. The aim is for it to go left of the hole and it will come back in. This is a fast shot and quite tricky. But through, and I think through for the two is the important thing to remember on this hole. So I'll just show you from the other side. It's quite a tight gap, and on the bridge it moves slightly left to right. So you want a left side entry. Oh, he's nailed it! Look at that. Second shot. Lovely stuff. I'll show you the other shot now, which actually involves no spin, which is slightly easier. So this ball is soft, deadish. You play from the middle, you aim the middle, and you hit it hard. It should go straight over the hole, and it will come back and go in. Now, every time I play this, my first shot, 2 foot left, so let's hope. Oh, not too left. It's quite tough because you have to hit very hard. I mean, it's similar to... actually, it's not similar to much else we play in Britain, so it's a tough shot. That's more like it. There we go, in. For people, this is hole 10 again, just to say, I mean, people who are struggling to hit through at the pace you just saw, especially from Martin with spin, I mean, I was struggling as well. There is another option to hit slower, with a higher bounce ball, and you're safely through for a 2 with that option. This is Martin playing the shot I was just playing. I like this shot. I think it's good, and I do get it in fairly often once I get it through. This is a good shot. Oh, it's maybe a tad too hard, but yeah, we'll look at the slower option for players that aren't comfortable with the faster pace shot. So this is lane 13. Nice and easy. We're using a glass ball here, going from the far left. You hit straight. You don't have to hit very hard, and you can actually hit surprisingly soft.
It was quite hard.
Yeah. It's a little dip at the top. You basically.
Do one more.
Yeah. The glass ball.
Quite small.
Yeah. Maybe play a few, Martin. It does level out a little bit, so you'd be surprised how soft you can hit it. This is one you don't really want to be missing. I think the glass ball is the best option.
This could be too soft. Yeah.
That is too soft. Well, it's good to see. I mean, just to give you an idea of how high you're hitting up. Maybe 2 foot, I think, the incline. That's perfect. This is a nice lane, and I think with a bit of practice, I think we'll all be absolutely fine on it. The glass ball is the right choice. So, lane 14. What's this one called, Martin?
Flipper.
Flipper. Oh, like a ping pong table. Not a ping pong table.
Yeah,
Pinball
like a
machine.
flipper.
There are two
Yeah.
different shots. Martin plays from here, yeah?
Yeah.
And you aim slightly left, quite firm, and you want to use a a hardish dead ball.
Not too hard.
Not too hard?
Not too hard, not too soft.
There you go, in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm using a 163, which is a bit on the edge.
Yeah, it's quite on the edge.
Yeah. So it moves left to right, the lane, and at the top it levels out and it just drops down. The other shot, I played from further in here in May, which meant I just hit a bit straighter. Martin's wrinkling his nose. I find it's a straighter shot, but both work. This is what can happen if you hit too hard. And that's actually good that we caught that, because it's interesting. And that's straight out of the bag, cold.
I thought it was not that hard.
It didn't look hard, but there you go. I thought it was going to be in. So.
So you see the ball choice is important.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And there are a few holes on this course where they look deceptively easy, but you want to.
Underestimate this.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I mean, I'm not sure who missed it. I think Martin missed it in the Nations Cup. Anna Bullrich.
Yeah, but I played bad shots.
Yeah.
Not this.
So this is one to practice. Make sure you know what you're doing. Lane 15. I call this the angle. I'm not sure what the German name is.
Yeah.
We're using a 426. Now this hole is very weather dependent. You've got to keep the ball pocket warm. I actually currently have a cold one in my hand. I think Martin will be able to show the difference.
I have a cold one as well.
Ah, he has cold too. Interesting.
In May it was pocket warm, but now.
Now it's cold. Okay, there you go. I'm corrected. Nice firm shot here. And if you tee from right to left, is that good? Looks good. Perfect shot straight away. I tee from +2, which is the second one on the right here. And you play pretty much straight from there.
Right.
The lane turns a little bit right to left, up towards the angle. I'm just going to play a shot myself now. Let's have a look.
Yeah, and the point where you put it, it really can change on the whole day.
Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes you can play from the middle, sometimes from +2. You have to see what your players are playing, what is happening during the day, if the coach is here on that lane, and then you have to change maybe the point. Ace as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. Bit fast shot.
But it's hit quite late. I think it seems to be quite a good temperature at the moment. That was a fast. It's working well. No. Martin, do you want to play a couple more? I'll give you 2 balls, and just so we can see it reacting off here. Off the angle here, it turns it turns in towards the hole. So I won't show you Martin teeing off, but you'll see the ball here. That was right, and that's hit late, but it's still in, which is surprising. This is slower, and it hit middle right,
Came too fast.
and it's still
No, it's not.
it's not in. So you can miss. It's not as easy. We've just made it look there. You have to really think about this hole. It's fun. It's a fun one to play. Lane 16 is a very long version of hole 10. Please ignore the middle hole. That will not exist. We are playing a very fast shot with spin, not too much spin, with a dead ball. That can happen surprisingly easy, actually. Martin's annoyed, but it's surprisingly easy to do that. It's a fast shot. You want to hit just before the gate. He's just going to try and show you a recovery shot as well, which is tough. but I'll show you in a second. The principle of it is when it hits the wall here, it comes to the back and spins in towards the hole. Keep rolling. No. That's how to take a 3. He'll show you the ace now. It's quite a fun shot, this, actually. I enjoy playing it. I think you tee from +1 if you're right-handed. It's important to keep this ball cool. Better. There it is. This is a different option, not with a dead ball. In this shot involves more spin, and it's a bit more difficult to control, but it may be more reliable in certain heats. So he's played it much slower. And in. Yep. This is how not to play it, yes, Martin?
Delete it.
Oh. Okay. Ah, that's perfect. Oh, yes? Oh, Martin. It's a good ball.
Okay.
It's the pressure. Is this all on video?
Battery is low.
I haven't got long.
Ta-da.
4 ways it can go wrong.
Yeah.
On this hole.
I get sunburned.
Ah. Yes, that's good. Ah. Good.
No.
What not to do.